Radical.
Last night I watched this amazing upload from CM Retro that I'm thinking about doing a deep dive on. That might jump ahead of some of the other things I have planned. This here, though, it's kind of out of left field. I know a lot of you are not expecting a review or, well, testimonial on pure C2 coconut water, but this is really important for me to share. Okay? This product I got yesterday because I saw it had a lot of potassium. All right? A ton of potassium. And the thing about potassium is you need it. All right? Not everyone's body reacts the same way to potassium. I usually got my potassium from fries. I mean, not deep fried French fries, but, healthy fries. And I remember one day I had a good bit of fries. And it didn't work out well. Meaning, maybe it's the starches, I'm not sure. A lot of you that have been here for a while know that my body reacts really weird to certain things. But I was like, I'm not in agony, but I wasn't feeling that good. And it was because of issues with my digestive system. Now, I live with that. I live with problems with my digestive system. And, what the fuck are you going to do? All right? Everyone's got their issues, whether it be internal or external. Everybody has their issues. No one's perfect. And I have a faulty digestive system. So I'm always trying to work hard to find the perfect balance between things to eat and what not to eat. There's so many things that bother me, even like peanut butter. I think I have a peanut allergy because whenever I eat peanut butter, it bothers me. Cheese, blocks me up. I avoid dairy. There's so many things I've always, avoided my entire life. And it gets in the way of me trying to reach physical perfection, which is a goal. I got many goals in life, and one goal is physical perfection. Now, yesterday morning, I had not had a lot of potassium, and I was feeling just terrible. It was like an empty feeling. It's odd to, I can't explain it, but I knew I needed potassium. I knew I needed it. But again, I couldn't overdo on the potassium because that could cause a lot of issues too. See, it's like a double-edged sword. I need it, but I can't have too much of it. So I got to find the balance. Now, I drank about, this container, it says, how much is in here? 33.8 ounces. I had about maybe 5 or 6 ounces, and it's disgusting. It's nasty. I got it off the shelf. It's disgusting, nasty. It wasn't chilled, so it's bad, but I didn't care about that. Instantly, I felt like a weird tingling in my gut, in my stomach. It was like an odd feeling. But a couple minutes later, I felt completely different. I was like, my God, I felt amazing. My focus, my strength, I had a workout right after this, like about right after, and I wasn't feeling in like workout mode. But just this stuff is amazing. That's what I thought. I'm like, this is the nectar of the gods. What the fuck is in here? So basically what's in here, you got 130 milligrams of sodium, 7 carbohydrates, 7 sugars. Okay. I didn't know it had 7 grams of sugars. Calcium, 30 milligram. Potassium, that's the big one, 510 milligrams. That is 15% of your daily amount of potassium. Did I have a fourth of this? Did I have about 500? Maybe. So a combination of the sugar, potassium, it was a rush. My focus, like I was holding something and I walked by and I think I might have hit something on my arm and I dropped it. I forget what it was I was holding, but instantly I was able to just grab it after it fell out of my hand. I was like super speed. I was like, what the, my focus. It even seemed like my vision was a little bit better. I don't know. I do not know. It was probably a lack of potassium, and then this so much potassium at one time, because potassium is very powerful. It is very potent. Okay, people talk about protein all the time. No, potassium is very important, especially like if you work out a lot or, expend a lot of energy. So things were great. Things were fantastic. Most of the day, I kept going back and forth to drinking a little bit this and drinking more and drinking more. And that's probably because of the sugar in it. There was a crash. There was a crash later, and the crash, there's also magnesium. It doesn't show, but there's magnesium in this. There is magnesium. And then reminded me about my time with triple magnesium complex. And I threw triple magnesium complex away because I got this really strange feeling. Really strange feeling around, I would say, 10, 10:30, 11. And I was filming for Show Off Saturdays, and I just felt like empty. It was an eerie, odd feeling. And I know that I never got that before. Maybe it was a crash, maybe, I don't know what it was. And I just stopped recording for a second, and I sit down thinking, here's that feeling again. That same feeling when I used to take triple magnesium complex. So I just wanted to share my experience. And, what we do on YouTube here is share our experiences, our thoughts, and we want to actually see what other people think about things. I'm not going to give up on this because I think this has a lot of potential. Like I said, I reached certain heights, certain personal heights yesterday with this stuff that I could not without it. But I think it's just moderation. I think I'm probably going to have this maybe after the end of every meal. So yeah, just want to share my experience with this Pure C20 coconut water. Okay, like I said, started out great, started out amazing, but then there was a crash later on. I want to know, a lot of you that have tried this particular brand or coconut water in general, what are your experiences?